Next thing we're going to talk about today is how, if you run a limited budget, you're a local company, you've only got so much money to spend each month on your marketing, how do you differentiate yourself from your competition? It's going to be what is your unique value proposition? It's going to be things like your warranties, your personalization, and then try to not to be the do-it-all type of place. Those are going to be some of the ideas we're going to talk about here. Nick, you got some ideas when it comes to the unique value prop and things like that.
Yeah, well, you just started that, right? You said a bunch of them. It's just what makes you different. You can't be the Me Too person if you're on that small budget. You're competing with large companies who can afford to do it all, but you need to differentiate yourself because you need that sale more than they do. You know what I mean? So what makes you different? Are you the cheapest in town? I don't know. Maybe you are. Maybe you need to tell people that.
Yep.
You know, that's a good thing to start off with. And, you know, if you're a small business, one of the biggest things is you're not a huge company. You're not an entity. You're that guy that, you know, you need to put yourself out there. You need to put yourself on your ads. You need to put yourself on your website. Now you're just not a company, you're a person. And as humans, that's what we want to do, right? We want to do business with people. So make that personalization, get yourself out there. If you've got certifications, put them out there, build that trust. If you've got reviews, and that's another thing, you need to be getting reviews. Every single customer you have, make sure you ask them for that review because it's important. You can put them on the site. You can say, hey, I'm not the biggest guy, but I have the best reputation. And I'm going to service you better than those guys are.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just these small little things that go so far that these big companies can't really do. They're not the little guy. They're not going to treat you the same way as this, you know, as the small company is, and you need to differentiate yourself that way.
Yeah. Another thing you could do is just try not to be the do-it-all guy. We've talked about this in a previous segment, which was, try not to focus on 10 things at once. If you're a small company, it's so easy. We have several customers that do this, and we struggle to kind of pull them in from having such a wide offering. There's one that comes to mind, and I won't pick on her by saying her name, but it's a single person in her office, the only one there every day, but has like 100 things that she wants to tell everybody she can do. Mm-hmm. But it's so hard to get to be known for what it is you're good at when you're that single person. When you say you try to do 100 things, you could never spend enough marketing dollars to become the first person top of mind in your neighborhood for a service when you're trying to do 100. I don't think she has 100, but it sure feels like it, right? Mm-hmm. Where it comes down to, if you want to differentiate yourself from the competition, is to find out where your competition is weak. What is it they're not focusing on? Right. What is it what are the low-hanging fruit that they're leaving out there that you can just go and grab? And once you identify that should be, especially if you're really small, that should be your thing. That's your way to start getting your foot in the door, gaining those customers, and putting some money in your pocket. As that money in your pocket starts to build, now you can start hiring employees, and you can start widening that offering, right? Because now you got a little more capacity, but it's really challenging for those that don't have that capacity. Time is your most valuable thing as a business owner, and there's almost no way to try to do 100 things and be known for it, because you just wouldn't have enough time to actually do it. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to Near Me, the local marketing podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be back next time with more information for your company to succeed.